Yeah, let's get into the Joe Budden firing of Rory and Mal. I can't say I'm surprised that this happened. There was a lot of weird tension going on for a long time, and it was kind of just like, okay, let's get into it. Let's listen to this.
Change the splits. Change the benchmarks. Hey, y'all go get a deal and bring it back. I'll take less. I'll take less. Not much less. Not much less. But I'll take less if y'all source it. Hey, y'all go get the advertiser and the integration. Hey, we talk about these deals all the time. You bring it, you eat different. I bring it, I eat different. You niggas ain't brought shit and got the nerve to have y'all fucking representation and ain't been around in 6 years. Hit Ian phone about something. I won't say what I want to say, but y'all will not continue to treat me this way. Y'all not gonna continue to treat these people this way. Y'all take that fucking dark energy, that arrogance, and that entitlement somewhere else.
PTSD.
I say all of that to say, we gonna do this. Since Rory feels like he has so many options here. Somehow he still feels like he's running the show. He still feels like he has choices and options. He feels like he's entitled to more. Rory, you are in breach of your contract, and from this point forward, you are fired, and you're not welcome back. Does anybody in here have a problem that I'm the person that has to say that?
No.
Maul, I'm the person that has to say that. The gall of you to think that you are observing the way that I am.
Jesus Christ.
Yo. Okay, there's a bit more, but yo. Joe's going off right now. Got a lot of pushback on Twitter, but it's like, yeah, those are like the people in the minority, the Rory and the Mal fans. But a lot of people at this point understand exactly Joe's gripe. Everybody that heard the full audio, all the Joe Budden podcast fans, and I can't say all because obviously there's some that are on the other side of the fence and they actually want the original podcast to continue. So clearly there's a lot of fans hurt. But a lot of fans understand where Joe is coming from when they listen to the audio. When they listen to the whole breakdown on a lot of things that were spilled, they're like, oh shit, we really understand the business and what the hell Joe's talking about now. Me, because I have my own podcast and my own platform, I understand the business, and that's the problem. People from the outside, they don't understand the business, and to break it down to them, it's just like at some point it's just tiring, and people just would rather veto it and just hold off on it. But let's get to the rest not the rest, just another part of this clip that Joe goes off on Rory and Mal.
Reason was questioning me and friendship and my character. You was there. You was there.
I was there.
He was questioning my friendship and my character as someone that has overpaid him and overprotected him. Because I speak to Akademiks. Because I did a live with Akademiks.
Why are you not allowed to communicate with this man? I'm so confused with that whole thing.
And that was the same pod that I came in here and said, I was referencing Snowfall. I said, y'all want me to be mad at how another nigga talk? They both sat here and agreed. Yeah. No, nigga. That's what y'all doing. Rory thought that our friendship was in turmoil, and I didn't view him as a friend, and he couldn't view me as a friend because I may work with Akademiks again in the future. We had a show that I think was one of the best shows ever made.
That's a great show.
And we have been getting offers for that show since I left that show. That's on us to do it tonight. He don't need it and I don't need it. Nobody needs it. Everybody's rich. Niggas is cute and rich.
What?
And vacaying with fiancés. I wasn't that fortunate.
Yeah, you were. Swim with the pigs.
I was vacating with my baby. Fiancé just has a different ring to it. I still got my ring in the drawer, you know what I mean?
Repurpose the ring.
But I'm saying, he was questioning our friendship based off the fact that I may work with Akademiks again in the future. There is a mutual respect between me and that guy. I'm sorry that the rest of the industry may feel differently about it. I've worked with him. I understand him. I get it. But that was a real bad pod the day that we recorded that when he was mad. And then Maul came in and Rory said, Maul, you know Joe would work with Akademiks again? And Maul said, yeah, man, but you already knew that. I didn't pay that no mind, that little exchange. But boy, was it important. These niggas been...
Okay, so Rory and Maul. Okay, so Akademiks gets the W in this one, and he has to hand Rory and Maul the L because he got them uncomfortable. He divided and conquered. He got in their head, regardless of what they want to say with this whole respecting it. Really, a lot of it comes down to Joe still fucking with Ak, and Ak going in on them, keeping his foot on their neck. The thing is, Rory and Maul always act like everything Akademiks says doesn't bother them, and he's a little nigga, and he's this internet guy that wouldn't see them in real life, so anything he says doesn't matter. Meanwhile, everything that he says bothers them to the point where Joe can't even continue his friendship with them, or they feel like he's doing them a disservice, or he's snaking them, or he's doing some fuckery. And I look at that, and I'm like, you're clearly bothered. You're clearly bothered by the shit that Akademiks says. He's clearly not this little nigga that's insignificant to you because everything he says kind of made you fumble the bag. That's the way I look at it. Joe said in another clip, I don't have the actual audio for that, but Joe said in the podcast that they can't put out their own podcast for a whole year because they have a non-compete in the contract. So they can do their own thing. They probably start a YouTube channel or something, but they can't start their own podcast outside of Joe. And Joe already has his podcast continued with Ice and Ish. So there's that as well. Like, I definitely didn't fucks with the shit Akademiks was doing with Tekashi. I was not fucking with that. But at the end of the day, it's like he definitely kept his foot on Rory and Maul's neck. Regardless if you like Ak or not, regardless of where you stand on that, people have to look at it objectively. He really had them flustered and fucked up, and really got in Rory's head especially. The shit that Joe was talking about in that podcast, if anybody listened to that podcast, they know what I'm saying is facts.
I didn't think people were really affected by anything Akademiks was saying. That's how it was painted behind the scenes, you guys that's not here. Y'all said y'all wasn't affected. But then you keep looking affected. And I keep dealing with the effects and the ramifications of it without talking to Ak. And y'all think that I'm leaking information to Ak. No, he's just good at what he does.
I'm with Joe. I understand Joe. When it comes to the firing of Rory, I don't know if it's official that Maul's fired. He didn't actually say Maul was fired. It seems like he said Maul has the same lawyer as Rory.
Respect. When we gonna talk about you niggas having the same lawyer? I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that. Nobody told me that. Maul didn't tell me. Rory, nobody told me.
You found out.
When we gonna talk about that? The lawyer's the manager. The lawyer got all these problems with the current contract. It's the same lawyer that made the contract. I don't play lawyer games. And I don't do well when people try to take advantage of me. Sorry, you niggas gotta move now.
So Maul kind of chose sides, but he didn't officially say Maul was fired. He definitively said Rory was fired. So he got Rory the fuck up out of here. And that's the end of him. Yeah, let's wrap this one up. This one's gonna be short, but we're gonna be right back at it. Yeah.